Yeah. So I agree with you. If I had to pick my three, I'll
Yeah.
say my three. My three will be Elaine Thompson, Hurrah, Rojas, and I would put Stefanis on. Those would be my three.
I would love to argue with you. Seems like we should argue about this after that long exercise. Maybe it's because we had such a detailed description and we're able to hash this out. I agree. I agree. And I mean, the one that people would push back the most against would be McLaughlin because she breaks the world record twice. In any other year, as I mentioned, that would be enough to win it. But just the volume of quality athletes this year was just so high. It's like leaving somebody off is just really, really difficult. But I think Thompson, Hara, Hassan, and Rojas have the three best cases here. I
I
could
would
see
argue.
someone
Yeah.
argue. I could see someone arguing Hassan versus McLaughlin for that final spot. But I just think Thompson, Hara, and Rojas have to be there.
Yeah. I was about to bring that up. If Sydney ran like 4 Diamond Leagues to kind of bolster her resume, like win the Diamond League final and just
Hmm.
like be more present on the circuit, I would
Hmm.
and have the same type of resume, like still run quick and all that stuff, I would put her over Hassan. So Hassan wins the tiebreaker because the triple is more impressive, in my opinion, than 2 world records, which is kind of crazy that I'm saying that, but you know,
Yeah.
this is why.
Well, and as I said before, the the triple broke people's excuses and made it so you can't really be in a running event and say, I can't double. Now, if you're a javelin thrower, I still feel bad for you because I don't like Sifan Hassan tripling didn't show that a javelin thrower could then just hop in the discus and get a medal. But I think what Sifan Hassan did was say, hey, 400-meter hurdles, 400, you could do that double. The schedule may not agree, but hey, figure it out. 400, 200, you could do that. 815, 15.5, steeple 5, as long as they're not directly on top of each other. And listen, she didn't have a perfect schedule for this. She had to double on some days. She took away most of the excuses, Gordon, for
Yeah.
why people can't double. And it's not that I expected people to change in midstream and be like, "Ooh, Sifan Hassan's doing this thing. Now I should do it." But it just made the it just broadened the horizon of what is possible. So ordinarily you'd say, well, 5 and 10, that's not fair. 1 and 2, that's not fair. They have an advantage over other people because they have these naturally compatible events. But when she throws in the 15 there and does it at the highest stage, you start thinking, well, maybe other people really need to do something equally bold to garner the attention.
I think we should go over the men's uh, athlete of the year pros cons next week.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree because maybe someone will run a marathon so fast this weekend, so impressive.
There you go.
Maybe they'll double. Maybe someone will do the Chicago Boston double that we haven't heard of, and they'll win it. Not I'm talking about not like a guy named like Jake who's going to run both of them in 4 hours. I'm saying somebody's going to do it so impressively that we have to talk about them. Yeah, that's a good point. What do the men? Let's draw them on the men. I wanted to start the discussion for the women. So if you disagree, email us flotrackpodcast@gmail.com or comment on YouTube. Hop in the live chat too. We'll be doing a live pod. The plan is Monday doing a live pod right after Boston. Stay tuned to figure that out on social channels / the website. But we'll leave it there. Thanks to Alon for producing. Thanks to Travis for producing. Appreciate everybody tuning in on this Friday. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Enjoy the marathon double that we have going. You can watch the races in Australia live on
In
FloTrack.
Canada.
Talk to you guys next week.